Good morning, children. We're here today making a video about watermelons. I have here a plate which I cut up in half and I put a stick on it to create a watermelon slice, but also a fan. Okay, so the things you're gonna need are a plate, cut it up in half, have your mom or dad put a stick on it, a small stick, a large stick, whatever kind of stick you have, you can put it on the back so you can hold it and make a fan out of it. Now what are the things that we're going to do? We can use paint, you can use markers or crayons. Now what color is the skin of the watermelon? That's right, green. So I have green here, so I'm gonna paint it. We're gonna paint it green, and you can do the same thing too. It's looking really nice so far. Now remember, when you're painting a plate, you can also use your brush up and down this way, or you can just go all the way around. But if you want to get into all the little tiny grooves on your plate, you want to make sure you go up and down on this way on your plate. All right, boys and girls, now that we painted it green on the outside because that's the skin, can you tell me what color is the inside of the watermelon? Do you know? Is it this color? That's right, it is red. So now we're going to paint the inside of your watermelon red. And I guess, like I said, you can also use a marker or a crayon. So I'm gonna hold it like this, just because it's easier. And I'm gonna paint the inside red. Nice little brushes. Okay, boys and girls, look at this beautiful, yummy watermelon. It's making me hungry already for a piece of watermelon. So far, we have a slice of watermelon. Can anybody tell me what's missing? Correct, seeds. Seeds are missing. Now, boys and girls, so now you can use actual seeds of a watermelon and you can glue them on once the paint is dry. You can use paper seeds. You can use a marker, or you can dab paint into your finger and then paint the seeds on. Now I don't have any black paint, but seeds can also be another color. They can also be brown. So I'm going to paint this watermelon with brown seeds. And I'm actually going to use my finger. I'm going to use brown. So I'm going to dab my finger to put the seeds on your watermelon. Okay, how does your watermelon look? It looks fantastic. Awesome job, boys and girls. Now I'm gonna take this fan that we made, a watermelon fan, and we're gonna let it dry. And I'm going to put it right here. And it's gonna just dry. All right, boys and girls. Over here we have the word watermelon. Can anybody tell me what watermelon begin with? Look up here. What letter is that? That's right, W. Watermelon starts with the letter W. Okay, so now we're going to be making a big slice of watermelon. And how are we going to do that? Now, as you can see, I have glue and I also have tissue paper. I can either do a half a slice, I can draw it. You can have your mom draw a half a slice yourself. And I'm just gonna make a big one so you can see. All right, boys and girls. Remember what we said? The outside of the watermelon, the skin is green. So So we're going to be using tissue paper. You can either put it flat on to make the skin, or you can scrunch it up. However you like to do it. You can scrunch it up and you can glue it on. So now, in order for me to glue the tissue paper, we're going to use some glue. So I'm going to put some glue all on the outside of the skin. And since this little glue is not coming out, I'm going to open it. And actually we have another kind of glue. I'm going to be using some tacky glue because that might be easier to glue on. Okay, are we ready? I'm going to use my finger, or I can actually use a brush as well too, to glue your, put the glue on. And I'm going to put lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of glue. And I'm going to put it in my little container. Give me 1 second, we're going to shake it out. Okay, boys and girls, I'm going to use my finger. I have a little bit of glue here. And I'm going to use your finger. And I'm going to put it just on the outside. I'm going to rub it in. It's amazing what you can do with your fingers too. Okay. We're going to go all the way around because we're going to be using, we're going to have to glue our tissue paper. Remember what we said? It is going to be what color? Green. If you don't have tissue paper, you can have your mommy, or you can do this yourself. You can cut out green pieces of paper. If you have any construction paper, you can do that too. If you have green construction paper, you can cut it up into little pieces, and then you can glue the green on, or you can just paint the outside for this big slice. And now I'm going to take some tissue paper and we're going to glue it on. All on the outside to create the skin. There's many ways that you can glue the tissue paper on. You can scrunch it up and have fun with it. It's going to take longer. But that's okay though, you have plenty of time to do this craft. But the activity for the day is counting the seeds. So you're going to be my helpers and we're going to count how many seeds are on the big slice of watermelon. I hope you love to count. All right, we're almost done with that. Pieces. What do you think, boys and girls? Does it look good so far? How is your slice looking? Like I said, you can make a big fan, or you can put it on construction paper, and you can make it on construction paper and do it this way as well. Okay, we did it. Great job. That looks fantastic. You can add another layer of green if we like, which we could actually do. But I think I'm going to use a paintbrush because it might be easier to spread it around. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. I'm going to spread the glue. We're going to brush it on. So that's another fun thing to do. You can always brush your glue. It's really, really fun. And I'm going to be using a different kind of glue because it may be easier to do. Give me 1 second, I think I got it. All right, boys and girls. I'm going to use this kind of glue because this kind of glue is easier to brush on than tacky glue. The Elmer's glue is easier to utilize than tacky glue for this craft because it's tissue paper. Now I'm going to brush it on. As you can see, we're going to brush it all around because this is a big slice. We make the biggest slice ever. Oh, that's not supposed to happen. I had paint there before, so it's turning a little green, but that's okay because we're going to be covering with what color, boys and girls? What color tissue paper do we need next? Does anybody remember? What color is the inside of your watermelon? If you said red, that's correct. Okay, here we go. See how I just put glue all over the slice? All right, that looks perfect. All right, boys and girls, are we ready? We can either add another layer of green, or we can just start with our red. I'm just gonna start with my red, because I have a lot of red tissue paper that I already cut up into little tiny squares. And we're just gonna start gluing it on. Wow, that looks great. I wonder how many pieces of red paper does it take to fill up the big slice that I made. This is a huge slice of watermelon. It's always fun to make things on this big side too as well, if you have the space, or if you have a big easel with a huge pad of big paper. Okay, it's looking really, really good. How is your slice looking, boys and girls? Great? I can imagine it looks fantastic. If you decide to do this at home, I would love to see some pictures. Once we're done with the watermelon slice and putting all the tissue paper on, we're going to be adding some seeds. And then you're going to help me count how many seeds our watermelon slice have. This looks amazing. I hope you like watermelon. Watermelon is a yummy, 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 yummy fruit to eat. And I think a lot of children love watermelon. And it's definitely one of my favorites, especially in the summertime. For some reason, watermelon is just a very popular fruit to eat in the summertime. And it's always fun to take out the seeds and count them. So instead of throwing them out, use them for a math activity. You can count, you can add on, you can take away. All right, boys and girls, we're almost done with the watermelon slice. That looks amazing. Okay, I think we need a few more pieces to complete this beautiful watermelon slice. All right, it's looking amazing. All right, how many more pieces is it gonna take to fill up this little spot? I believe I cut up enough squares to do this. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. We almost got it. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, one more. Let's do 9. We want to make sure we cover all the white. So if you have any little spots that have white, you can just add some extra pieces here and there. As long as you have enough glue, you can do that. I see one more spot right here. And, oh, I see one more little spot right here as well. Okay, boys and girls, we did it. We filled up our watermelon slice with red tissue paper. And as you can see, it takes a lot of tissue paper to cover this watermelon slice because it is a big one too as well. All right, now we're going to be adding some seeds. This is where you come in because you're going to be helping me count all these seeds. Okay, are we ready? I'm going to be using a marker for the seeds. We're going to be adding the seeds. I'm just going to add them and then we can count them. And then you're going to be using your fingers to point to the seeds. This is a very, 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 very big slice, and this one specifically has a lot of seeds. Now the seeds are not for eating, so you can plant them in the ground if you like. Make your own little watermelon garden. Okay, boys and girls, are you ready to help me count? Do we have enough seeds? I think we do. One more here and one more there. Last one. All right, we added plenty of seeds. I think that is amazing. Now we're gonna bring it closer because you wanna make sure that you help me count how many seeds are on my watermelon slice. And you're gonna be my helpers. Here we go. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, good job, 17, 18, 19, 20. Wow, you can count that high. That's really good. Keep going. You can do this. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Now we have counted up to 30 before in our calendar. We're going to keep going. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Wow, you're counting so high. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. 58 seeds. Wow, that's a really big number, boys and girls. We're going to write down the number 58. Now the number 58 is a 5 and an 8. So my watermelon slice has 58 seeds. Wow, 58 seeds on your watermelon slice. Now this fan has a fewer amount of seeds because it is definitely smaller. So let's count how many seeds your little fan has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Your smaller watermelon slice has 12 seeds. And I'm going to write down the number 12. Can you tell me what the number 12 looks like? Okay, very good. It's a 1. I'm going to write it on here. And a 2. The number 12. This watermelon slice has 12 seeds. This big watermelon slice has 58 seeds. So which one has more? Very good. The big watermelon slice has more seeds than the smaller watermelon slice. All right, boys and girls, you did an amazing job. You can make your craft at home. You can make a big watermelon slice with tissue paper. You can make a smaller one at home and make it a fan and use it when it's really hot outside and you need to cool down. So great job being with me today, and I'll see you real soon.